welcome to another episode of How to Pixelmon. Today we're going to be going over Blissey and Aggron. Now you may look at these two and say, wait, normally the Pokemon have something to do with each other, these two look so different, but they're actually quite similar for very different reasons. They are both what we would call walls, extremely defensive walls. Now if you take a look at Aggron, he's a rock and steel type, so he's gonna have a lot of defense. In fact, untrained, he has 236 defense. That's 180 base defense you have to work with there, so you can definitely train that to be extremely tanky. Downside, of course, on Aggron is his health isn't as high, and his special defense is pretty low, so a special attack will cut right through him. So that's how you would take out an Aggron, and if you're using an Aggron, that's what you want to avoid. Blissey is quite the opposite, on the other hand. Blissey has high special defense and 0 defense. You could tackle this thing and it'll die. No, not exactly, because it has a ton of health. So that health can actually help it withstand some physical moves, but really you're gonna just let special attacks bounce off you. Because you have a good special defense and insane health, that's what you're gonna want to build this Blissey for, to just tank those hits. So on a Blissey, we're going to want to go for calm, gentle, sassy, and careful natures. That'll increase the special defense. And on Aggron, Aggron's a little different because Aggron can actually do some damage. Aggron's maybe not be quite as tanky as Blissey, but it has a respectable attack. Like, that's 151 untrained, so it can do some serious damage. So we could go for like an adamant or a brave nature. That won't take away from any of its defenses. But if you want to just make it a complete wall, go for a relaxed, impish, or lax, something along those lines. And alright, Blissey, you look so happy, look at you. But yeah, so when it comes to the movesets on these two, Aggron, of course, we explained that it has plenty of attack. So it's going to need an Iron Tail and a Stone Edge. These are two really good moves. So it does a lot of damage with the stab. So it's 150 total with the stab, definitely great to have. And of course you can teach it some other strong physical moves such as Brick Break and Earthquake. So a really strong moveset it can have, and it does have the damage to back that up. Blissey, on the other hand, doesn't really have any damage to back it up. We got 94 special attack here. I believe the base is like 60 something. So what you want to do on Blissey is just give it a fully trolly moveset. So of course the main thing we're going to have on it is Soft Boiled. That will heal it up if it ever gets low on health. So anytime you drop below half, hit it with a Soft Boiled. Now we also have Sing. Sing will do a soothing lullaby, obviously just putting the other Pokemon to sleep. This can be really good when someone sends out a Pokemon that is good against what your Pokemon you want to switch to your special defense wall. Send out your Blissey, take the hit, Sing. If they switch, you'll put a Pokemon to sleep. It's kind of a win-win. And of course we also have Toxic to do damage, and Refresh, which will take away any status effect on you. Because another weakness Blissey has is status effects. Because a poison or a burn will take away percentages, chunks of Blissey's health, rather than just the predefined number by normal attacks. So that's how you would do that. So using those two movesets, you know, it's a little different on each of them, but you can still use them each as a wall. Blissey, you kind of send them out and then, you know, troll with them a little bit. With Aggron, you send them out and just hit back hard right away. Now, when it comes to items you can use on these Blissey, it's no guess whatsoever. Speed, but you have you want to put leftovers on him, cause since he has like over 400 health, you can look at him, and every turn he's gonna gain over 40 health, and with the special defense, it's gonna be fine. So you think more? And Aggron, where was I at? Yeah, Aggron, you're probably going to want to use a Shell Bell, because Shell Bell is going to use some of that damage that you deal and bring it back to you, because you don't have as much health, so a Shell Bell is probably going to get you more in general. Or, of course, you could go for a Choice Band on him, and you can just pretty much one-shot things when you send them out. Pretty much a great counter to have. So that's how you would make that work. So those are the natures, these are the Pokemon, those are the concepts. You need to send these guys out when your Pokemon's in trouble. They'll take a hit and either make a hit or make them pay for it. So thank you everyone for watching this episode of How to Pixelmon. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like on the video. Much appreciated. And let me know what other Pokemon you would like to see in the comments below. I'll make sure to go over them at some point coming up soon. Thank you everyone for watching, and goodbye!